Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. In today's video, I will show you Square Inventory Management tutorial. So this is a basic and easy guide on Square Inventory Management. So if you run a business and if you're planning to have your own business, then Square Inventory Management is for you. So let's get started. First, you just have to go to any web browser and then type Square Management Software or Square Inventory Management. Click the very first link here that you can see. So this is the overview. You can scroll down to see more, but to get started, all you have to do is to click this Get Started button right here, and it will take you directly to this. So what you're going to do is you have to click this Get Started button again if you don't have an account yet. So basically you have to enter email, password, agree with the terms and policy, and then after that tap continue, and it will take you directly to this. So tell us about your business. For example, this is the name of my business, and then for example it's clothing and accessories, so click this start button right here, and then after that what you're going to do is wait for a couple of seconds again as it is processing, and it will take you directly to your Square Inventory Management dashboard. Here on the left side you can see all options. You can tap to see more of it, and to get verified, of course, you have to click the start, and you need to provide some of your details or any document that they need. You can also get started with Shop for Hardware, create an item, or you can also download the application right here. So let's just say I run a business and the name of my business is Vintage Vibes Boutique. Here in the homepage, I can see all the activities and the flow of my business. For items here in Square Management, well, basically, this is where you can categorize, you can select item and variants, create an item, create channel listings. You can see here inventory management like history, stock counts, purchase orders, vendors, pending restock. So in the history, you can see all purchase orders. You can see it right here. You can filter the date. And channel listings refers to the ability to manage and sync your products across multiple sales channels from a central dashboard. Service library, it refers to a collection of all the services a business offers. This feature is primarily used by businesses that provide services rather than physical goods. For image library in Square, refers to a centralized location where all the images associated with products or services are stored and managed. And modifiers in Square allow businesses to offer customization options for their products or services. If you want to know more, you can just tap each like categories, options, discounts, and so on. So you can see the description of each option and feature right here. So going back in report section, here in the report section, you can basically see detailed insights into your operation. So it helps tracks sales, inventory, employee performance, and other critical business. In the order section here, you can see, or it will allow businesses to efficiently manage, track, and fulfill custom orders. And in transaction section refers to any payment or sale proceed through Square's system. So there are tons of features and options here that you can see in Square Management. Customer management, you can see here staff and payroll, banking settings, and you can see here more tools. But basically for this tutorial, let's focus on Square Inventory Management, and let's start with adding some items or images or products to your item library. So let's start with creating an item here. You can also import items if you have, or you can also import products if you have your file. But basically I will just tap this manual adding, and then here you can just simply click this physical good, because this one, or our tutorial, or I will be selling clothes right here, and this one is the closest category. So I can add the name of my product and then description. So I can upload now the images or my products right here. So these are my products. I'm going to add them. So this is what it looks like. For categorization, you can select the sport or you can skip the sport right here. You can add age verification, let's just say 18 plus. For options, you can add options such as size, color, or you can be very specific with this. Units, you can add units or per item cost or unit cost. Then you can just simply add it right here. Also with the variations, options. You can see your modifiers, custom attributes. So if you want to fill out some information right here, just go to this section and add something. Once you're done, all you have to do is to click save, and as you can see, successfully saved. Now basically what you're going to do here, as you can see, stock is 0. So in order for you to add your stocks, or in order for you to see all your stocks right here, you just have to click this one, scroll down, and then make sure that you have click this available at one locations, and then you have clicked the stock received, and then add the amount right here, and then after that you can now click done. And if you go back, you should see the number of stocks right here. So I have 2000 products, and I can add variations and options to this. Let's just say if I tap this add options, then basically I can add sizes, or I can be very detailed with my product right here. I can add option set type, and I can add a more option right here. So after that, click done. For this time, I have to disregard changes. For units, I can add a unit to my product right here. So to add a unit, just click this. For example, it's centimeter. Okay, so I will be focusing on centimeter unit, and then click done. Next we have here is custom attributes. So this one refers to or allows businesses to add personalized information to items, customers, or transactions. So basically that's it. And if you want to add more options, like if you want to create discount, so you can create discount right here. You can be very specific with a percentage, and then tap save. Also same with categories. If you want to categorize your item, just click create category right here, so that your item would be, organized, much organized. Modifiers, like what I mentioned earlier, if you tap this one, then you can create a modifier. It means this one is advantage for faster checkout. So you can create modifier right here. So image library, you can see all the images, and you can upload more if you want. If you want to create and sell services with duration, you can tap it right here. Now let's go to channel listings. If you want to create channel listings, you have to set up online channel and tap this one. Well, if you don't know what is this, channel listings in Square Management allow businesses to sell and manage products across multiple sales channels while keeping everything synchronized. So you can see all of the sales channels right here. And again, going back to inventory management, here you can see all the status activities such as history. You can see here all stocks. You can see here purchase orders, vendors, and pending restock. So basically, this is just a basic information and tutorial about Square inventory management. And lastly, and in summary, Square Management offers significant advantages in terms of ease of use, cost efficiency, and flexibility, while providing a wide range of features that help businesses manage everything from inventory and payments to customers and reporting. Like everything is here. Thank you for watching, and see you again in our next video tutorials.